President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi held a meeting with Vice Admiral Osama Rabia, the head of the Suez Canal Authority, in which the navigation rates of the Suez Canal during the fiscal year 2021-2022 were reviewed, as well as the projects carried out in the same area. Here are the details.
President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi was briefed on Saturday on the navigation rates of the Suez Canal during the 2021-2022 year. This came during the President's meeting with Vice Admiral Osama Rabia, the head of the Suez Canal Authority, the SCA. Presidential spokesperson Ambassador Bassam Radi said the meeting tackled the projects and activities of the authority. Rabia stressed that the new Suez Canal and its continuous development and keenness to raise its performance enhanced its capabilities as an international trade and navigation route, hence boosting the national economy and realizing unprecedented annual revenues, which reached $7 billion. The canal also witnessed the highest rate of crossing ships, including the new generation of huge containers. The SCA's head also reviewed the developments of the south sector of the canal in light of the continuous efforts to upgrade its infrastructure with the aim of improving its navigation movement. Radi added that the President discussed the SCA strategy of activating yacht tourism and upgrading its marinas with the latest logistical measures and services, as Egypt enjoys a unique location on two seas, so it can be an international hub for this kind of tourism. President Sisi also gave his directives to develop the boats industry to serve fishermen, supplying them with modern boats equipped with modern machines and refrigerators to store fish, as to double their production.
For the second time in a few weeks, the Egyptian and the American navies held joint maritime transcontinental drills with the aim of increasing the level of training and the exchange of expertise with the brotherly and the friendly nations. Here are the details.
The Egyptian and U.S. navies held a joint maritime transcontinental exercise within the range of Egypt's northern fleet in the Mediterranean Sea, with the participation of helicopter carrier Gamal Abdel Nasser and frigate Al Galala of Egypt and U.S. destroyer USS Johnson Dunham. Armed Forces spokesperson Colonel Gharib Abdel Hafiz said the exercise came within the Armed Forces Command plan to increase the level of training and exchange of expertise with brotherly and friendly nations. The participating forces implemented a number of different training activities, focusing on working in teams assigned with maintaining naval security with the aim of facing any threats that might impact the freedom of international navigation and the flow of global trade areas. Abdel Hafid added that the training also incorporated many maritime combat activities, including situation analysis, in addition to signals training, countering asymmetric maritime threats, showing the abilities of the joint naval units to conduct their assigned tasks precisely. This is the second exercise of the Egyptian Navy with its American counterpart in such a short period of time to exchange expertise and realize the interests of both sides, as well as boosting military cooperation between the Egyptian and American armed forces.
The House of Representatives hosts the 9th annual conference of the Arab Parliament's Secretary General Association. The two-day event, which starts on Sunday, is due to witness intensive discussions, exchanging visions and expertise to reach the best ways of boosting the Arab Parliament's execution of the legislative missions. As a workshop will also be held to tackle the specialties of the Secretary Generals in the Arab Parliaments. The Arab Parliament's Secretary General Association is considered a big step to enhance the mutual cooperation among the different Arab parliaments and to help them serve the Arab peoples in all domains. This came as Councillor Ahmed Manna was unanimously elected Vice President of the Association during the last meeting, which was held in Cairo last February. The Interior Ministry continued the efforts in combating crimes of all forms, succeeding in targeting many criminal elements during the past month. During the past month alone and in the field of commodities and supply fraud, security forces have succeeded in filing around 50,000 cases, including selling gas cylinders and oil products in the black markets. In the field of traffic discipline, security forces have filed in more than 4 million violations. Security forces have also filed in more than 375,000 cases in the field of stealing electricity. 1,291 cases were also filed in the field of copyrights violations. The United Nations